All right, here we go again. So, just in case you're wondering about ICE as far as not appearing the same way they do today as much, again, that's a sign of the times. They're matching the threat with their equipment and their operations. Blame the people that you say you're protecting, who don't protect anybody. Like that woman, I'm just sitting there thinking, how many years did I tell them what was going on in my life? Immigrants, everybody. Got nobody cared. And now these immigrants who are part of it, the deep state, that is, they were, oh, nobody cares if I was married this guy 20. Nobody cares that over 60 years ago I was born in the United States and I served my country and got killed by immigrants and their corrupt law enforcement cronies. And that includes Romanian, Russian, Central and South America. I'm only alive by the grace of God. So I'm thinking, oh, so, somebody should care, right? You should have cared 10, 15 years ago when I told you to stop doing what y'all were doing. All they know is the money keeps coming when they're evil. Right. So again, I don't know if the target's the target, but again, it's saying a wiretap some target somewhere. I know it's not me, of course. Even though they probably got 50 wiretaps on me just so they can make a $1 million in their life by revealing everything to the criminal enterprise under the fabricated color of law. So cops will tell you, we believe in what you're doing, buddy. Keep going, and then they won't say anything. But they'll say, well, that guy over there is a fuck. Don't, he's trying to dupe you. He's trying to groom you by supporting you. Right. Look, you couldn't get me to come against you until you became devils. That's really what happened. So don't try to make up some story. Right? You want to be a devil and against me, then I get to come against you. Oh, it's my imagination. Oh, okay. Go to hell with everyone else. So they're upgrading equipment is because of the threat. This is not our, 30 years ago immigrant crew. Right? Or even our 15-year ago immigrant crew. Well, ICE is just the first part of the whole thing. I mean, ICE is going to get rid of these people, and it's going to affect a lot of the crime that's here. And then at a certain point, we'll have to refocus back on Americans. But again, of course, some are Americans, the narcos that have their connections here. Again, we'll probably go into Mexico and destroy that thing. Don't give a shit about our kids, but you should care about my kid because it's like Jesus, like Jesus, like Jesus. See, I said it 3 times, so that means I'm going to heaven. Right. I think it's like you rub the Buddha's belly. You say Jesus and you go to heaven. So she's trying to insinuate there was no immigration enforcement at one point. I mean, it took a long time. Oh, yeah, they didn't exist, what, 150 years ago, maybe? But then again, they might just shoot you if you're one of these immigrants like that. So, again, the reality of the 1700s and the 1800s isn't the reality today. I'm not saying it should happen, but you act like, oh, this, that. But back then, they would just shoot you. Nobody would care. This is part of the system to agree that people don't get to shoot you. We get to enforce law. Otherwise, it'll go back to people shooting you. Right. It was strange in Target, but it wasn't enough. I'd have to go back there several times to figure out whether a security person's corrupt or not. Right. Both Targets, actually. Just mild, nothing major. Again, it takes a while for them to work them in because what'll happen is they'll start getting their ups. So they'll want to do it even more. Right. Also, maybe the man about town. Everybody want to get to know him. Get taken to parties. Somebody slides them some cash. They're not protecting nobody. They're trying to stir it up. Right. Oh, but that's an investigative technique. Not after 35 years. No, it's not. Thank you, Larry. That's how they put information out in the community, too. The security and the people that work in the store, and then they tell their family. You'll all go to hell for it. I don't care how big it is. You should see it. You should be blocked from the visions. Should be blocked from the screens. You should have nightmares of going to hell. Instead of sugar plum fairies from people that are pedophiles getting you to attack the honest citizen. I do say citizen. Combat veteran citizen. Law enforcement veteran citizen. Boy Scout citizen. Bet Jacob member citizen. So they tell everybody I'm not Jewish. First, they tell people I'm Jewish because they're Nazis. Then the Jewish people start noticing me. They say, oh, he's not Jewish. Right. Again, that's one of the 180s. Tell the Nazis I'm Jewish and tell the Jews I'm not. Right. Thank you, Larry. But there's light-skinned people in all dark-skinned cultures. Just to let you know, I don't know how it all happened, but I mean, some of the prettiest Latino women are practically whiter than white people. Right. Great. That's why they're confused on that. You can be white or color, whatever you want to be. That's true about Filipinos, Jews. Actually, I think there's some evidence in the scriptures where some people were light skinned. Cherokees are generally lighter skinned than other natives. They track like Latinos that have some white skin. And Cherokees actually have a requirement for a certain percentage. Unless you're like a slave. We're against colonialism until we can take slaves. Then we're for it. Actually, Native Americans are the biggest colonialists that exist. Always have been. It's one of those reversals. Yeah, it's one of those that sounds good, but not necessarily true. Yeah, like I had to try to remember everything for that meeting today. I'm like, yeah, okay. Because I couldn't remember it. I was just like, I was beat up today. I had headaches, and then she started asking me about the headaches. I said, yeah, I got one. I tried to explain to her it's this come and go thing. It would just come and go, and then became more frequent. Right, and I just got off of aspirin because it's just not healthy to be on that stuff. But like I couldn't even remember like something simple today because I had, they got me. And again, I could be drugged. I don't know. Nobody really cares. So that's fine. You'll just see how they don't care about all of you. Like I said, you do it to me long enough, then it happens all over the planet. To everybody. They're already focusing on main law enforcement. The media is trying to cover it up. All that stuff they're doing to ICE, now they're doing to just regular cops. Yeah, my major disability, I don't even know where that claim went. I got shit wrong everywhere. Sinuses and everything. I have to go try to find my records from Kansas. So again, they were cursing me the whole time. I should have been going to the VA. This would have been simple stupid had I done that. That probably would have happened 10, 20 years ago, or 10, 15 years ago. Right. Now they don't care. They'll drug people that they get paid money to psyop because they don't do anything without results. Well, stay peaceful. Praise God in all that you do. Praise God.